Today we will discuss congruency of triangles. Congruency of triangles. Very interesting topic. Direct questions are often not asked. We won't find any direct questions, but is having great implication in it is based on great applications. Applications often in finding the angles, values of side like that. We will not go through PYQ. We will not solve PYQ. We will solve the some beautiful questions from Chinese Olympics based on congruency of triangle. This is the most important note that one should follow, otherwise the class is useless and is wastage of internet. I hope you all have read the instructions. What does we mean by congruent figures? Congruent figures have same area, same size, same shape. Area, shape and size are same. And all these criteria, all the three criteria are satisfied. Then only we can say the figure is congruent. These are the criteria of congruency. We are practicing non-routine. We are practicing non-routine mathematics. Now some would think that we are not following a routine. It's not like that. Routine mathematics is what is taught in the schools generally. Non-routine is for Olympiads. Non-routine is for Olympiads. So when we are approaching the problems of non-routine Olympiads problem, when we are going for the non-routine part, Olympiad part, we should have complete grip over the routine part up to class 10 level and 11 level algebra. Full class 10 and 11 level algebra. So these are the criteria which are universal criteria. These three criteria are for any triangles, and the last two criteria are valid. Last two criteria are valid only for right angle triangle. The last two criteria are valid only for right angle triangle. All the problems that we are discussing are very much beautiful problems. So we need to ensure that you definitely should pause the video, try the problem for at least 15 minutes. Then only the class will be the most effective. At least 15 minutes. So now we are starting with a basic problem. Please try to solve it. As shown in the diagram, given the triangle ABC, AB equals to AC, AB equals to AC, D is on AB, D is on AB, figure is also given, and E is on the extension of AC such that BD equals to CE. The segment DE intersect BC at G. As shown in the diagram, given that the question is given, diagram is also given, even the part of that was supposed for the hint. This part was supposed for the hint. This part was supposed for the hint. This is also given, that construct this DF parallel to CE. This was the most important hint. This is also provided. So everything is provided. Pause it, try it. You'd solve it in 5 minutes, even less than 2 minutes. The first hint is draw DF parallel to CE. DF parallel to CE. Now what we are having, AB equals to AC. D is on AB such that BD equals to CE. We can have this angle equals to this angle. This angle equal. DF is parallel also. Since it is parallel, we can have this angle equals to this angle. Interesting thing is that angle DFG equals to angle ECG. And if you just write it in this form, 180 degree minus angle DFG equals to 180 minus angle EFG. Implies that angle DFB equals to angle ACB and angle ACB equals to angle DFB. Sorry, angle ACB equals to angle ABC, that we already have. So we have DFB and ABC equal. So from this we can conclude DB equals to DF equals to CE. So DF equals to CE. And two angles are also equal. So we need to prove it by angle. Just simply apply angle side criteria and we are done. In triangle, apply this in triangle. DFG and triangle ECG, angle side. Then we have proved that DG equals to EG, CPCT. Now we are coming to a little bit difficult question. Pause it and then try. So let me solve it. Okay, let us proceed with hints. Let us proceed with hints. Angle chasing. Use angle chasing. Find as many angles as possible. This is 75 degree. This is 60 degree. Use the first hint. Pause the video and use the first hint. From this figure, what is evident? That this angle is, this is 90 degree, this is 60 degree, this is 60 degree, this is also 90 degree, so this is definitely 30 degree. This is 45 degree. Use the angle sum property, you would get it. This is also 45 degree. Then this is 45 degree, this is 90 degree. So this is a right angle isosceles triangle. This equals to this. Now angle HBD, this angle, the green angle, angle HBD equals to, this is 90 minus this 30 degree. How? Angle HBD equals to 90 minus angle just wait. Yes, angle BCE, and 90 minus angle BCE, by considering, now you consider this triangle. (90 minus angle BCE), 90 minus angle BCE. Now let us consider the triangle AD. Let us consider the triangle ADC. 90 minus angle BCE means 90 minus angle C. 90 minus angle C means angle DAC. Equals to angle CAD. Therefore triangle HBD congruent to triangle HBD congruent to triangle CAD by side angle criteria, which is valid only for right angle triangle. Just you see, here we have given the criteria: side angle, side. From this we have HD equals to CD. HD equals to CD. Therefore angle CHD equals to 45 degree. Since triangle HDC is a right angle triangle, that's why it was quite simple for us. Let's move forward. Why this problem is given in, I do not know. This is first hint I am giving. Those who want the hint, read the problem, pause the video, try to solve it, then go for the hint. The first hint is not using congruency. Not using congruency. Now pause the video. Give a pause. The second hint is angle chasing. Let me chase the angle, you would see simply the problem will be solved. Angle B equals to angle C. This is A, this is B, this is C, 2x. Okay, this is the angle bisector. This is x, this is x, this is 2x, this angle is x. 5x equals to 180 degree, x equals to 36 degree. Can you find this angle? This angle will be x plus 2x, 180 minus 3x, (72 degrees). This is also 72 degrees. This side equals to this side. Simply x and x, this is also equal. This is x, this is x. So we have, this point is D. AD equals to BD equals to BC. AD equals to BD equals to BC. This was quite a simple problem. Now this is a difficult one from Chinese Olympiad again. In a given quadrilateral ABCD, AB equals to AD, angle BAD equals to 60 degree, angle BCD equals to 120 degree. Prove that BC plus DC equals to AC. Why I have drawn a cyclic quadrilateral? We should all know, because we are going for the non-routine part. So this is a routine concept, easy concept. We should have a strong grip over such easy non-routine concepts. That a cyclic quadrilateral, what is a cyclic quadrilateral? Opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. That is cyclic quadrilateral. This is just a cyclic quadrilateral, simple cyclic quadrilateral. If this is A, B, C, D, angle A plus angle C equals to 180. This implies that angle B plus angle D equals to 180 degree. Another property of chords and circles, all should know. In circles we'll go through this property. From any chord to any point in the circle, these angles are equal. This is alpha, this is also alpha, this is also alpha. These are some of the properties. So now let us go to solve the problem. First hint 1, that we need a diagram. There are two different approaches that I have found out. I'll show both of the approaches. Whatever you feel convenient, this would be nice. And if you have solved in any different approach or any of the two approach, then it's very nice. This is the first approach, considering a cyclic quadrilateral. First approach is considering a cyclic quadrilateral. Solution 1. AB equals to AD. AB equals to AD. Angle C equals to 120 degree, angle A equals to 60 degree. The first hint in this problem is consider a point E. Consider E such that CE equals to CD. This angle is 60 degree. This is an isosceles triangle. So triangle ABD is an equilateral triangle. First conclusion that we can have. Angle chasing, simple angle chasing. This problem is also based on simple angle chasing. Now what I said that in a circle which angles are equal. Accordingly, if we just think for this chord AD, this angle and this angle will be equal, same chord, equal angle. Now this angle is also 60 degrees. So triangle DEC is an equilateral triangle. Triangle ABD is an equilateral triangle. Triangle ABD and triangle CED are equilateral triangle. So this angle is 60 degree. This angle is also 60 degree. Just now I said the triangle DEC is an equilateral triangle. Therefore what we can have, that angle ADB, angle ADB equals to angle CDE. Subtract angle EDB from both the sides. EDB minus angle EDB. We have angle ADE. Angle AD equals to angle BD. See, AD equals to BD. AD equals to BD, sides of an equilateral triangle. D equals to DC, sides of an equilateral triangle, equals to DC. Triangle ADE congruent to triangle BDC by side angle side criteria. This is very much clear to us. Side angle side criteria. From this we have A equals to BC. AE equals to BC. Hence we have proved. We have already considered C equals to CD. CE equals to CD. AE equals to BC. AE plus CE equals to CD plus BD. This is AC equals to CD plus BD. Now we'll go for the alternative solution. This will be solution 2. ABAD. What about the angles? Angle A, angle C. $60. This angle is 120 degrees. Here we will go for construction, a simple construction. We will extend this BC. Construction. We will extend BC to a point E. Such that CD equals to CE, and then join DE. Now this angle is 120 degree, this angle is 60 degree. This is an isosceles triangle, so this is an equilateral triangle. Triangle CDE is an equilateral triangle. That was a simple construction. Now we are having the entire diagram in our hand, and it's proved also, if we can just use our brain. Let us join this BD. Now we have joined this BD. We have already seen that this is an equilateral triangle. This is equals to this. This angle is 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree. And this is the common angle. So can we say that this angle and this angle are equal? Angle ADC equals to angle EDB. Now just simply apply side angle side criteria and we are done. Triangle BDE congruent to triangle BDE congruent to triangle ADC. By side angle side criteria, we have BE equals to AC. BE is what? BC plus CE equals to AC. BC plus, and this C equals to CD. CD equals to AC. Hence proved. This is again a beautiful Chinese Olympiad question. Please try the question. And this is even the last question for the topic of congruency. Further we'll move to the concept of base division, area of triangle, like these concepts. Let us draw the figure. This is A, this is C, this is B, this angle is 90 degrees, this is D, this point is E, this point is G, this point is F. Now try to solve the problem. I have drawn the figure, which is the most important part. Often this kind of problems need a little bit of construction. We will drop a perpendicular from F to this AB. Draw FH perpendicular to AB. Now we can easily observe that triangle ACF triangle AHF, since these are right angle triangle by SA criteria, since these are right angle triangle, from this we can conclude that CF equals to FH. CF equals to FH. Now in a right angle triangle, this is a minimum knowledge, that angle ACD, when these perpendiculars are drawn, equals to angle B. How this is equals to angle B? Just you see that angle ACD can be written as 90 minus angle CAD, and 90 minus angle CAD equals to angle B, because angle CAD is equals to angle A, so 90 minus angle A equals to angle B. Now try to compute angle FEC. Angle FEC is what? Angle ACD plus half angle A, sum of opposite side of a triangle. If this is a triangle, this is the exterior angle theta, this is alpha, this is beta, and theta equals to alpha plus beta. Angle ACD equals to angle B. Angle B plus half angle A. Now angle B plus half angle A equals to angle EFC equals to angle EFC. This is angle EFC. So this is an isosceles triangle. CF equals to CE. Equals to FH. And now we have to think how to proceed further. We can see the triangle ECG is congruent to triangle HFB. This angle is equal. These are perpendicular. These are parallel lines. This is perpendicular. EG is parallel to AB. Therefore, this is also 90 degree. One side is equal. One angle is also equal. Just see that this angle and this angle are equal. So we are having triangle ECF. Congruent to triangle HFB. Thus CF equals to CG minus FG. Now CG can be written as HF not HF, FB minus FG equals to GB. CF equals to GB. Hence we have proved it. So now we are moving to areas. These are the formulas for the areas of triangle. I hope that you all are familiar with these formulas as you are appearing for non-routine practice. So this is a minimum criteria. R denotes circumcenter, and this R denotes incenter. Interesting thing is that for any polygon, for any polygon, area of any polygon equals to this R into semi-perimeter. Area of any polygon. This is true for every polygon, any polygon. Incenter. Incenter is the radius of the internal angle. ABC denotes the side. This is a triangle ABC. This is A, this is B, this is C. Base division. What do I mean by the base division theorem? Suppose there is a point P. This ratio, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is X, this is Y. Let me join area triangle ABP over area triangle APC is in the ratio of X over Y. What is the reason? Height is also same. If we just expand it, LHS half into X into this height, this is height, half into Y into height equals to X over Y. LHS equals to RHS, hence proved. This is the simple concept of base division. So we are covered with the entire thing. Another is there with similarity of triangle. If two triangles are similar, then their areas are in the ratio. Then their areas, ratio of the areas are corresponding to the ratio of area is equal to ratio of square of the sides, square of the corresponding side. And this is the first question. We have already discussed similarity of triangle. That's why I am not giving you the theorem again and again, just who are not aware of the theorem, for them. This triangle ABC and this triangle PQR, suppose they are similar, then their areas, area triangle ABC over area triangle PQR is proportional to the square of their side, AB square by PQ square equals to BC square over QR square equals to CS square over PR square. That is the thing. This had been already covered in similarity. Let area of T1 be This is our question. These are T1, T2, T3. I hope this is distinctly visible. Interesting thing is that those are confusing. Do not confuse, these are parallel lines. This is parallel line, this is a parallel line parallel to this. This line is also parallel to this line. Similarly, this line is also parallel to this line. These are parallel. Suppose this be x, and area of triangle ABC be some k. This is also x, this is y, suppose this is z. Interesting thing is that this is also z. And area of triangle ABC is k. That k over 16 equals to x plus y plus z Interesting problem. Interesting thing is that since this all are parallel, this parallel to this, parallel to this all the three smaller triangles is similar to the larger triangle, and hence all of these are similar to each other also. All of these are similar to each other. So we can also find a relationship between x, y and z. Then only our equation will be simplified. Before going for this step, this was the wrong step. T1 is 16, x over y will be root over of 16 over T3 is 49, 4 by 7, y equals to 7 by 4x. So let us replace y with 7 by 4x. Similarly, we have to find the relationship between x and z. Four by five. Z equals to 5 by 4 of x. Let us remove this z and write 5 by 4 of x. Now we are having the entire calculation on our mind, on our hand. We need an extra page. There is a lot of space, lack of space. Now the calculation is simple. K over 16 equals to root over of k over 16 equals to x plus 5 by 4 of x plus 7 by 4 of x divided by x. We can easily find out the value of x from this. This will be cancelled out. One plus 5 by 4. 4 plus 5 plus 7. These and these are also cancelled. 4 plus 5 equals to 9. This is 16. K equals to 16 square. That is, you can calculate the value of 16 square. This is our answer. This problem was asked in AIME in the year 1985. We need to find the area of triangle ABC. These are areas, okay. These are areas of this triangle. This triangle, this triangle, this triangle, this triangle. We need to find the area of triangle ABC. Simple problem on base division. Simple problem on base division. Suppose this is x, this is y. If we consider this triangle and this triangle, this is the first equation. Another equation we can consider x plus 84 plus y. We're just applying the concept, the idea of base division. 40 plus 30 plus 35 y over 35. Now why we have to reject this equation? Because here we will get a term xy, and here we are not getting a term xy, so we have to think for a different triangle. We are rejecting this. We can consider between this triangle. Better will be this triangle and this triangle. This will be x plus 40 plus 84 divided by y plus 35 plus 30 equals to 40 over 30. This is a linear equation in two variable. This is a linear equation in two variable. Solve it, you will get the values of x and y and then add them. This part is for a homework. This is an interesting question. These are the dimensions. 4b I have written for what? 4b represents only this part, a dash. Similarly, 2a represents only this part, cc dash. And bb dash is represented by c. Then the criteria are being followed. Now let us join them. Now how do you solve the problem? I'll solve the problem in a different approach. The first and the most and the last important hint. This will be the solution only. This hint will be the solution. That area of a triangle is half AB sine theta. One thing is important, that what is the area of triangle ABC? Area of triangle ABC is 1 centimeter square. Unit triangle 1 centimeter square. Area of triangle A dash AB dash, delta A dash A B dash, half of 4b into twice of c sine 180 minus theta. This theta is what? Theta is angle A. Now we all know that sine 180 minus angle A is what? This will be angle A only. This is 8 times half BC sine A. Half BC sine A is 8 times area triangle ABC equals to 8, because area triangle ABC is 8. Similarly, we need to find the area of this triangle and this triangle using the same logic, and then add up the area. Using the same idea, this B dash C dash, area triangle B dash C dash will be 2a 3a 3 centimeter square. Area triangle A dash C dash, four into 5 5 10. Centimeter square. This is 10, this is 8, 8 plus 10 18, 18 plus 3 21, and this is 1 centimeter square. 21 plus 1 22 centimeter square will be our answer. Answer will be 8 plus 10 plus 3 plus 1. 22 centimeter square. We need to find the area of triangle ABC. This side is A, this is 3A, this is B, this is 4B, this is 96 meters square. Simple question on base division. Just you join this. The only hint is join this and apply base division. You'd get your answer. So I'm solving. This is x. This is 3x area. X represents area. This is y. This is y. This is 4y. And this is suppose z. This is suppose z. Z plus x divided by 5 times of y plus 3 times of x equals to 1 by 3. 3z plus 3x equals to 5y plus 3x, 3x cancel, z equals to 5 by 3 y. Very poor editing, that I should say. Now the leftover part is very much simple, that we would just do 5 by 3 of y, that is z plus y divided by 4 times of x plus 4 times of y equals to 1 by 4. 4 cancels. From this we will get a relationship between x, y. 5 by 3 y plus y multiplied y cancel. X equals to 5 by 3 y. Now 3x plus 4y equals to 96 meters square. X equals to 5 by 3y. and from this we have to find out the value of 4x plus 4y plus 5 by 3 of y. Now you can easily find out the value. Just replace this x and y and you are over with the calculation. If there is any calculation mistake, that you can sort it out, but the process is absolutely correct. I do not know whether my calculation is correct or not. Process is absolutely correct. Old PRMO question. I do not know that why they are inserting PRMO questions. I have said that not to insert PRMO questions because either we will provide the PRMO questions in DPP or we will solve them separately. Separately, miscellaneous concept revision. We will use PRMO questions. Okay, let's solve it since one question is given. I do not know why the question setters are giving this. In a rectangle ABCD with AB equals to 5. Points F and G are on the line segment CD. So that DF equals to 1, GC equals to 2. This part is then 3. Sorry. This will be 2. Entire part is 5, that's why. AF and BG intersect at E. What is the area of triangle AEB? This is 3. Let us find out the length of AF. AF equals to root over of 10. Using Pythagoras theorem, root 10. Suppose this EF equals to x. Using the concept of similarity of triangle, Now we have the value of x. What else do we need? What else do we need? We do not need anything else. This angle is theta. This angle is also theta. Sin theta equals to three over root 10. So we can find out the area of triangle EFG. Area triangle EFG, half into one side 2 into root 10 by 3 into the value of sin theta, 3 over root 10. This and this cancel, 2 cancel. Area of triangle EFG is 1. Interestingly, these two triangles are similar, that's why we are using this. Area triangle EFG by AEB. Two square by 5 square. (25 by 4). This is our answer. Let me check whether my answer is correct or not. How will I check? I'll just use GeoGebra. The given question is based on the concept of area. Other beautiful concepts are also there. Was asked in SMO. Please try to solve it. This is our last question. So please try to solve it. Definitely try to solve it. And then I will solve it. The diagram is also given. I am solving the problem. Please wait. So this is our diagram. What I will do, I will join BD. And I will join CG also. So this is our first hint. Now please try to solve the problem, or else I will solve the problem. Pause the video and try. Can you note the fact that DF by FC equals to 2? Let us assume that the length of AB is 1. You can assume R, K like that also. I am assuming 1 unit square. If it is true for a unit square, then it's true for anything. That's why in trigonometry we have seen that we are using a unit circle. Similarly, I am considering a unit square. Now let me consider the area of triangle BGEBX and area of triangle FGCBY. Area. I am speaking for the area. Then simple application of base division gives us area of EGC is 2x and this is 2y. Area of DFG. Sorry for the interruption. I was having a call. Now interestingly, we have got a lot of data from nothing. Area of triangle BFC from this BFC is 1 by 3 because the entire triangle we have considered 1 square unit. Area triangle BFC is 1 by 3. So we have 3x plus y equals to 1 by 6. Sorry, this will be 1 by 6. This will be 1 by 3. Similarly, we can get another equation 3y plus 2x equals to 1 by 3. We will solve the two equations, get the value of x and y. After finding out the value of x and y, area of ABGD this area, this ABGD and area of ABCD, that is m by n, can be written as, can you think what we can write it? This will be what? 1 minus the area of ABGD, that entire area is 1 minus 3 times of x plus y, and the area of ABCD is 1. We can find out the values of x and y from these two equations. Hence we will find the value of m by n equals to 9 over 14. Find out the value of x and y. This is your task. X will be 1 over 42. Y will be 2 over 21. From this you will get m by n and the result follows. That is m plus n, 9 plus 14, 23 is your answer. So here we are ending the session.